Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. So you have high compatibility with the Express. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on JARILO-VI'S has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. He said so? I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on JARILO-VI'S and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see.
Did you talk to Don Hung? Really? Relax. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought a world covered in ice. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks...
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the JARILO-VI'S Trailblaze team.
JARILO-VI'S. We're here.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see.
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
And then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And so if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. So how long does copycatitis last? Let's go. Braving the unknown?
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it here.
Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? But then again, how can I blame you? Is Captain Japard around?
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane Guards? Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but then again, I know the rules. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Settlement? The city of preservation, the towering citadel. Me? You guys scared me to death. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? You really don't know? Seems like you guys really are new to the business. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city?
The city? Already? But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
Yeah, I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything, I just... Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in...
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane Guards I mentioned? Help me, old friends!
It's the suspect and his accomplices.
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Told you I could fight. Hey, where do you think you're...
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's make it quick.
Time for an overhaul.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me.
I, Japard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
This is not sufficient.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. With me out here, how can we lose?
This! Stay focused. Take courage.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
You won't get away.
This ends here! And the prime suspect?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit.
No matter. We have his accomplices.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts.
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Silence!
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment.
Exactly! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold!
You mean to say that this...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. The steadfast architects built this city.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone.
Uh-huh. So,
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane Guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're here. This is Klipoth Fort. Klipoth is the symbol of preservation. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Eon themselves. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian,
the Supreme Guardian?
the leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia.
We're gonna see her right...
Let's not waste time. No one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. The architects remember the history well. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, so do not be surprised.
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion.
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. Even if this stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well. I believe you. It's getting late, and you must be tired. It should be me thanking you. I too need some time. Of course, I understand. Do not worry.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard.
She's the big shot.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to.
Wait, can you recommend some sites?
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it.
So the corrosion is inside the city.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak.
Wow, look at the carved ice.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? Like, normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me.
Oh, we're okay.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can only just got here? Ah, I figured it out. What an honor. Where are my manners? The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. The blizzards here are brutal. It's an ore. A geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. You didn't know? However, due to an order that was given many years ago... I shouldn't be talking about this. Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame?
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No sweat. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
No match for me.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy.
Deep.
Well, I'd better carry on here.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it.
Move back! This is your final warning.
What?
The fragmentum has already corroded this block.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. It sure is.
Please try to understand, sir.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am.
So tired. Wow, what a beautiful lobby. Want to have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right?
That's not...
Alright, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Nope, she seemed... Although, it felt like she was looking through...
I had a similar feeling.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. Let's get some rest. Is there anything left to do?
It was a long day today. You too.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy.
Well, I'm off to my room then. hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
If this is our escort...
Let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below.
Are we in a Huh? It's you!
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute! This isn't what we agreed!
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again.
That's because you always act without thinking.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Danhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really?
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escapes.
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's go.
Ace!
Hey! Have an ice day! They charged straight in!
Escaping into a fragmentum.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. Oh, please, it's the result that counts.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. Let's follow the path.
It's still early. Where to now?
There. Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct. Fighting is meaningless.
You still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Told you
The
I could
truth
fight.
of life and death, with a sanctuary, is but a vision.
You won't get away.
Let's make it quick. Is that all?
Looks good.
Wait, there are silver Silvermane guards here.
They must have entered from another direction to cut us off. We should avoid an open conflict.
Wait.
We should avoid an open...
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate.
Yes. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
So that's how it works.
Wait.
We should avoid an open...
Is that all?
I don't see a switch for the gate. Ah, over there!
There's a monster in the area.
You won't get away.
Fighting is meaningless.
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way. We need a strategy.
You dare underestimate me? Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
You're such a nuisance!
My orders are to arrest you.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes.
We're wasting our words, March.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine. My turn! Phew! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
I have something for you.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run! Try that again!
Fighting is meaningless.
You won't get away.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Onward!
Move carefully.
You have the worst luck running steam right there while I give you a present!
Let's go.
You're annoying! You can't run!
Back off.
Try that again! I try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Time for an overhaul.
Formation!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Rules are made to be broken.
I have something for you.
Stop right there! Tough luck running into me!
I've no interest in conflict.
Now or never.
Let's make it quick.
Back off.
Perhaps you still don't have humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Formation!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Stop right there!
I've no interest in conflict. Fighting is meaningless.
fight. Phew!
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Are made to be broken.
Try that again!
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Onward!
Move carefully.
My turn! Here! Back off. You can't run! Try that again! You can't run! Try that again!
You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, this sanctuary, is but a vision.
My turn! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Let's go.
Fighting is meaningless.
Stop right there! Tough luck running into me!
You won't get away.
Too late to repent.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Barely felt it. Onward!
Let's make it quick.
Back off.
The truth of life and death, revealed the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time for an overhaul.
Rules are made to be broken.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength? You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this? I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer. What about the underworlder? I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't he woken up yet?
Because he's sound asleep. Tell me the truth, Sampo.
What am I gonna do about her?
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What?
What are you up to, Sampo?
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friend. And another thing.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen.
That girl, what would Wildfire do with her?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now.
Hey, sleepyhead. How are you feeling? Any good? Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. Nice to meet you. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients. Sampo just told me that you lost consciousness. Anyway, Sampo told me. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Oh, please, you needn't worry. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years. They've been up for a while already. Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her. Good question. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. It's a grassroots organization.
I gotta find March 7th in Dan Hung. But where should I start?
You know, the underground has been cut off from the surface for years. Everything all right? Okay, take...
You promise that if I win hide and seek, yep, all the ins and outs. It just means you'll tell me all the details. No? Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know.
Yeah, never.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? When did you get here? It's like this. But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. You just got here and now you're gonna leave.
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? Yeah, precious.
Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. He also wants to join the...
Sure, I guess. You're right, Jules.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Looks good.
I heard that thing's been cursed.
Is that all?
Gotcha! So what? Bring it on! All right. 47, 48, 49, 50! Ready or not, here. The moles haven't lost a game for ages! You're doomed! Got it yet? We're the underground's greatest hiders and seekers. Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time.
Clocking off.
Don't run! Not do your worst! What are they feeding you kids down here?
I heard that thing's been cursed.
Haha! What?
Clocking off. Finally.
Hey, where are you going? Come back, come back. They won't be hiding that far away.
I heard that thing's been cursed.
My instinct. All right, the jig is up. No need for the melodrama. Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? Yeah. You're in the footnotes somewhere. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Yeah. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club. The fight club? You don't talk about it. Is this more secret talk? Pitch Dark Hook the Great. But come with Hook. Thanks. Oh, that's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact, it's awesome! They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection? Loads of kids take part. We're here! This is it. Hook's gonna go. Who's in charge here? The moles are in charge. The moles control everything underground. Ooh, they need one more player there.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Brothers and sisters! Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block. And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic. Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone. And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events!
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you!
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion! The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable! And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead! He's just itching to get into it! And so are we! It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends.
I can take them on my own, you know.
Oh, we need to work on your emotional intelligence.
I've no interest in conflict.
Told you I could fight.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victor-
Admirers? Forget it. I think our... Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you!
Save it.
Me? Whoa. Rewind. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. I had no choice but to take you guys down here.
Be that as it may.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend.
Don Hung?
Well, I'm not certain yet.
You win. All right, because you're looking for something?
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground. Still, don't underestimate them. Have a little faith.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is Geomare. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. All right, let's keep moving. Old Oleg isn't here either?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare! Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld.
Then what?
It's a long story.
Except you.
Oh, come on! Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
you're getting it.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of
Darn it!
spineless thug?
Miss Zila, these vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terror.
Shut it, Sampo. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit.
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground.
Listen to her. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life.
Do you even hear yourself?
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me.
Perfect, Miss Zila.
Fully booked. Who are they? What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent.
We're looking for a Stellaron.
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. I'm leaving.
How are you finding your first trailblazing expedition? I'm about to summarize the intel we've gathered so far. First, we have the underworld. We learned from Natasha that the underworld shoulders the energy needs for their entire civilization. Sampo mentioned the furnace core, which people would use to travel in both directions. The reason for sealing the furnace core still needs to be investigated. At the Fight Club, I heard people say that the guards withdrew from the underground many years ago. At the time, the Supreme Guardian was none other than Kokoli Rand. Next, we have our goal. After we revealed our intentions, the Supreme Guardian suspended communications and sent soldiers to arrest us. If I remember our discussion correctly, there's an old saying that goes, good fortune lies within bad fortune lurks within good. Lastly, after the Silvermane Guards withdrew, and in order to keep the peace, the residents of the underworld spontaneously organized their own militia. Ally? But Wildfire will be familiar with all manner of forces below ground. I don't know them. He hasn't revealed his true intentions. That's all we...
Is that all?
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. I am not your friend. I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel, just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. Gepard said that you wanted to help us reverse the damage, that the eternal freeze and fragmentum continue to wreak on our planet. What happened? The Silvermane Guards withdrew to the surface long ago. Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation. If it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Let me repeat. All the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit. Truthfully, but if all this catastrophe could be brought to an end simply by sealing it. Fragmentum monster activity on the surface intensified, and hostilities on the front line were critical. If we couldn't hold our defensive line, then we wouldn't be able to maintain our supply of aid to the underground. In truth, since encountering you, the unexpected seems to have arrived in waves. I have a feeling that with you...
Bored? Your big brother Sampo's always up for a chat.
What kind of question is that? Well, that just means there's something wrong with your question. As a non-member, Wildfire are one of my major clients, though the work is mostly odds and ends. Zila works for them. Oh, yeah, well, a pleasure.
Hmm.